Cage Minds, Michael Frankel at Jackson's Acoma, joined by Jesse Moorehouse. Sir, been a while since we've done one of these. How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Man, I'm great. This weekend I heard going up to Colorado, Sparta Combat League, King of Sparta Amateur Lightweight Tournament.
Yes, sir.
So returning to action, diving head on in, possibly a 3 fights in one night.
Yeah, ready for anything. So
That's just crazy, right?
That's what I signed up for. I'm excited. Yeah.
What was your thoughts when you first... When did you first hear about the King of Sparta competitions, actually? I know they've been doing it for a while.
I heard about it when Donald Sanchez fought on it, but they were only doing it for pros at the time. So when I heard they were doing amateurs, I jumped right on that opportunity. It was something I wanted to do instantly, so...
I've covered you through your MMA career. Have you had any boxing, kickboxing experience prior to this yet?
I had 2 kickboxing fights back before I had any MMA fights, and I won both of those, so it's not my first time in a ring. It was in a ring, so I haven't had a boxing fight, but very open to the experience.
Did you train some just boxing, thinking about that first boxing match?
Yeah, of course. I train just boxing when I'm training for an MMA fight too, you know? I'm always working on something, you know, whether it's a complete MMA practice, just a boxing practice, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, whatever it is.
Does it feel weird or thinking about the thought process of taking away some of those weapons, a little bit different look, stepping into that boxing match?
Right now, it doesn't really feel weird or different. I'm ready to do whatever, so I've done rounds just boxing, obviously, but right now it doesn't feel any different, so.
How do you prepare for the prospect of possibly 3 different styles of fights in one night?
The way I always prepare, I just train hard, I eat right, I get my sleep in, you know, train harder than anyone.
I know from your background, your experience came from baseball athletically mostly, and you have tournaments. Does this kind of give you that same feeling it is a tournament, thinking about that there could be that elimination and moving on kind of a stage factor?
Not really. I'm not thinking about elimination at all. I mean, it's just moving on, you know? I'm going out there and beating one guy, chilling out for a little, I'm going out there beating another guy, you know? As opposed to like a grappling tournament or a wrestling tournament, which I've done both, they're not going to be consecutive, you know? I'll have a break in between, which will be nice, but I'm not thinking about elimination. It's not taking me back to when I've done tournaments in the past. It's just its own experience.
And thinking about that, does this get you any more excited than possibly previous fights because there's so much more to this?
Yeah, I'm fired up, man. You know, I love fighting and I get fired up every time I get the opportunity to do it. But this one, I feel like it's just such a bigger opportunity right now. I think it's going to be a fun experience, you know. I mean, looking away from just the 3 fights, you know, the tournament's filled with great guys. I have the opportunity to have a boxing fight, a kickboxing fight, and an MMA fight. So it's an opportunity to do 3 different disciplines, and it's a lot of experience that I'll be really excited to do.
You mentioned a tough field of competitors. How much have you looked into any of these guys? How much do you know any of them?
I know a couple of them just from, like, word of mouth, but I haven't really done a whole lot of research. I've seen some training videos here and there. I've watched a couple fight videos, but I'm not really worried about what they're gonna do. I'm more worried about what I'm gonna do. I know my game plan no matter who I'm fighting. I know the best possible way I can win, and that's what I'm gonna go there and do without knowing anything about anyone.
And you mentioned to me before we started the interview, it had been a while because you've been scheduled, but we haven't seen you fight. It's going to work out. First time fighting out at Jackson's Acoma. First time with Nick Urso in the corner. You guys have been working together here, building this gym for so long. Does this almost feel special now that you get to fight after such a long process? You know,
man, now that I think about it, it really does. I've cornered a few guys out of here. I've been training with Nick for a long time now. Me and him have built a good relationship, and I think that's important for any student and coach to have. Yeah, I'm really excited to represent the gym and represent Nick's name and go out there and perform.
Have you thought about any chance? How do you just keep your energy levels up, staying that active, going through 3 fights one night? Is there any sort of thought process you've had to put into those kind of things? How you stay energized? How you, I don't know, stay in the moment?
You know, I'm gonna win this first fight, and then it's just, I'm not gonna really take it all in as the fights go on. I'm just gonna win the fight. Sure, I'll be happy, you know, winning any fight, I'm gonna be happy, and I'm just gonna back to business, you know, like the night's not over. Instead of looking at it as like 3 fights, 3 separate things, I'm trying to look at it as just one big night, one big fight, you know.
You mentioned you heard of the King of Sparta Tournament from Donald Sanchez. Were you able to grab him and get any pointers from what he learned going through it as a pro?
No, I haven't talked to Donald in a while. I should have hit him up, but you know, it'll be my own experience. You know, I'll figure it out for myself. Pass it on to other generations. My teammate Aaron's fighting the next night. I could give him some advice on how it was, like what it was in the locker room, what it's like in between after a win. So, give him some pointers there.
Gonna be so cool to see you back in action, going up there. Best of luck. What do you think is going to be key? I know you say you're going to knock them out, get these victories, but what do you think is going to be key doing it 3 in a row?
Just heart, pace, and focus, you know? I'm going to keep that pace high. I have more heart than anyone out there, and I'm going to stay focused, not get distracted, not take it all in, just stay focused on whatever's in front of me.
Jesse Moorehouse, thank you for the time, sir.
Thank you.